Ladies and gentlemen, at long last there is some good news coming out of Maidstone United. Of course, if you haven't seen it already, Maidstone United did this morning announce the new contract for George Fowler, Maidstone United Supporters Player of the Season, and it is fantastic news for everybody involved. I do hope so indeed. Of course, I voted for George Fowler as my Player of the Season, as did very obviously many of you who may be watching this video. Did end up winning that supporters vote, and it's clear to me that this was the number one player that people wanted tied down for the upcoming season. I mean, you know, if people valued everybody else's performances so highly, they would have voted for them as player of the season. So it's clear to me that George has got that recognition from the fan base, and the club have acted upon that. The club obviously know what an important player he is, what a significant role he could play next season, and of course, playing such an influential role at times this season, picking up a few goals as well along the way, in a position that doesn't actually suit him really. Playing right back is not exactly his preferred position, I can imagine. So I'm very, very happy with his performances this season, obviously, as were George Elokobi and the management team, as so dubbed by himself. So George Fowler, I mean, really, really fantastic news. 25 years of age, team captain, plenty of times throughout this end period of the season following injuries to Gavin Hoyt and Jerome Binnon-Williams, of course. And for me, following the departure of Jerome and the likelihood of Gavin Hoyt potentially leaving, I still, now he's on that sort of unreleased list, Gavin Hoyt. He's someone I think we might actually keep for next season, but I mean, that's a very good understudy in your captaincy role, George Fowler. So for me, very, very happy with that one. I really, really hope we're going to see this be a good foundation to build a squad off of. We've got 3 players contracted to next season now. That's Sam Bones, Solwan Jal Smith and George Fowler as well. And I think every single fan can agree that really in the last few months, they're probably the best players we've had. I mean, of course, you could argue Regan Booty, a couple of the loanees as well, maybe. But really, from the squad that we've actually, been able to actually take a look at and decide whether we want to keep or not, I think they're probably the best 3 that we got. So I'm very happy with those deals being announced. I'm very happy with George continuing to stay. And like I say, I think this could be a good foundation for building a squad. I mean, if you're a player playing for an opposition team, you may be thinking, are Maidstone really looking at strengthening? Are they looking like a good outfit for next season? If I were to join them, where would my career end up? And for me, I think being able to retain players who have been the standout performers in a season is a significant contributor to attracting new players and better players as well. Obviously, we've lost a significant portion of the playing squad now with this released list. So bringing in players is obviously going to be a key staple of where we transition to next season. And without that, we're not going to do anything in the league next year. We've got 3 great players already contracted, but without the reinforcements and other good quality players to come in and replace people that are leaving, we're stuffed. So we need to make positive improvements. I think George Fowler is a very key person in doing that. I think clubs will look at that and go, you know what? They managed to convince their best player of last season to stay. There's got to be something in the works there. So for me, George Fowler, very, very happy he's staying. Obviously, would have got deals from other clubs offered to him as well, but obviously saw Maidstone as the package that suited him the best. So, as I say, hopefully that means big things to come for Maidstone United. Hopefully, we're going to be seeing a few new signings coming in the next few days, as well as per Oliver Ash's recent comments, which I did put in a previous video, so go check that one out. And yeah, that is pretty much all I've got to say on George Fowler. Really, really happy he's staying. 25 years of age, still a very influential player in this squad. I'm looking all the more forward to next season as of this contract announcement. So if you did enjoy this little video, quick little update, my thoughts on George Fowler's contract extension. Do subscribe to the channel. Numbers are shooting up. I'm really enjoying that. So thank you all for your support. Do like the video down below as well if you did enjoy this one in particular. Leave your comments on George's contract extension down below too. And I'll catch you all in the next one.